Here's my premature baby. He's 36 weeks right now. He was born with an emergency C-section. I was bleeding inside, 31 week. And a week ago they took the tube out and said he needs to nurse on his own. You can see he's no doctor, no nurse, nobody here. Before that, they took the tube out. Right now it's back in because I said I want it back in. They took it out and said he needs to nurse. His suction was not so, he couldn't suck so good. So they rubbed his feet really hard till he screamed, poked in his cheeks till it got next day blue spots. Okay, that was one day, and every day, every second and 2 hours I need to feed him. So it took me 1 hour to feed him, and he didn't want to suck good because he's small yet. He's very small. Look how small he is. Anyway, you can't take it out and think that he can suck on his own from today. I think you need little bit by little bit, every day a little bit. And then he didn't want to suck the next day. He got hypnotic. Before he got hypnotic, they said, okay, he didn't want to suck. Took a syringe, opened his mouth, and put it in and back his neck, head, and he vomited it. And they said, no, baby, you need to get it in. And I said, is that normal? Can you do that? And he said, yeah, he needs to drink. And I said, I don't know if that is right. Or what they, people who is watching my baby here, before, right now is nobody here, are students, young students. I can't believe, how can you put young students, 20-year-old boys, to watch a premature baby? And then the pediatrician said, yeah, with the syringe you need to feed him if he doesn't want to suck the breast. And first I said they didn't let me stay here in the hospital. And it was so hard for me every time I went away from him after 2 hours to let them with the small boys to watch him. Anyway, after that all happened, I said them many times. I ran and said, he's blue, he doesn't breathe. And they came back and said, oh, that's how it is with white people. They are white, then they turn red, and then they turn blue, and then they turn white again. And I said, no, that's not normal. I said, white people, because they are brown people, they're the Bolivians. They don't understand that. How can a white people get red and blue? They think that's normal. And I said, no, that's not normal. If a baby gets blue, then there's no oxygen. He was